everyone, meteorologist Jordan Derensburg. Time is now 3:15 on this Friday afternoon. We made it to the weekend, folks. Well, almost, but the key headline is that it has been hot and it's going to pretty much stay that way, but not nearly as hot as last summer and not as frequently as last summer either. As we go ahead and let's take it to the wall here, and we're going to show you a nice live look from our Zach Theater weather camera. Temperatures right now are in the upper 90s. We're at 99 at Camp Mabry. At around this time yesterday, we were right on those triple digits, and it would be our 9th triple digit day of 2025 if it does come to fruition. Now, we do have a few more clouds in and around the Cameron area, but it has been mainly sunny throughout the entirety of Central Texas. Your allergy count has weeds in the low, mold high with elevated levels of alternaria, and you can find that each and every day on KVUE.com and the KVUE app. We've got this area of high pressure sitting right over portions of the Intermountain West, over portions of New Mexico. Peak of the heat is today, and as that area of high pressure shifts off to the west, we could have a little bit more moisture coming on into the Lone Star State, and those temperatures do drop just a little bit as well. In fact, we'll be below average for your Sunday and Monday especially, 97, 98 respectively, before getting to the triple digits once again by the time we get to the middle portion of next week. Now, with the humidity, we do expect the humidity to peak on Monday, and I expect a few isolated to widely scattered showers that are possible on Monday through Wednesday as well, as a result of the added humidity that is in our atmosphere. And the humidity does peak on Monday, so that could give us a good chance for a few of those isolated to widely scattered showers, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder as well. Now, your tropical outlook does show an area off the Carolinas that only has a 10% chance of development over the next 48 hours, much less the next week. So I think this will not really impact land at all, except for maybe a few showers over portions of the Outer Banks of North Carolina, maybe a storm just off the coast of South Carolina there. But we are tracking another system, and its chances of development are starting to dwindle over the next week as well. It no longer has a chance of development over the next 48 hours, but once it gets into this zone right here in the middle of the Atlantic, we'll watch to see if there is any development. However, it's only a 40% chance, and it's down from 60 a couple of days ago. The next name on the list would be Aaron. Now, as we look at the next 7 days, we're looking at temperatures getting to the upper 90s both days, but then we do get to those upper 90s once again Sunday and Monday. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, we do have a few of those isolated showers that are still possible. But by and large, I'm not really sold on any real storm chances. We have seen some model data that does show it closer to the end of the month. However, we're not going to go ahead and lock anything nearly in at this point, and that is because models do tend to shift like crazy more than 7 days out. So I'm not going to really hone in on that or lock anything in just yet. So let's see. Facebook, y'all have anything for me? Let's see. All right, so Yolanda Graham just showed the emoji, and that's pretty much what it is. It's been hot all week. Yep, that's pretty much everybody's thought here in Central Texas is, yep, pretty much. Anyways, let's see, what else? Anyone else have anything? Let me go ahead and switch 7 days because we're now in night side mode as opposed to morning mode here. But here we go. This is more like it. This is more like it here as we pull up these boxes. This is our 7-day forecast. We're looking at upper 90s for tomorrow and then lower 90s for Sunday. And then we do have better storm chances Monday through Wednesday. It's only a 20% chance nonetheless with that added humidity, with that high pressure shifting on off to the west. So again, really not a whole lot to the 7-day forecast. We are tracking the Sturgeon moon tonight. We are also tracking the tropics. We did have a little bit of wildfire smoke from the upper Midwest and up in portions of Canada come on down and kind of deteriorate our air quality just a little bit. and I'll continue to monitor that over the next couple of days here. I'll be in all weekend, and I'll be monitoring the progress of that. Also, we'll look at your tropics, of course, but I'm not really sold on any type of development over the next couple of weeks. There is an area near the Lesser Antilles where the National Hurricane Center has pointed out, but by and large, not a lot has been going on. So, looks like we're at about 8 minutes here. If there are no other questions, I'll see y'all on KVUE News at 4, wherever you're watching this from, whether it be KVUE.com, the KVUE app, or KVUE Plus. But you can also watch KVUE News at 4 on air at KVUE. And we will see y'all then. Oh, Misty Dawn with the with the puff emoji. I think talking about the wildfire smoke there too. So there's about that. But anyways, we'll see y'all on KVUE News at 4.